Board games, board games, it's what we're going to play. Board games to enjoy our day. Board games, it's what we're going to play. Board games to enjoy our day. Sometimes you might try and demand a person that is known as Panda comes on to pawn your show, and then they will say, "Hey, hello, Panda,"
Hi, everyone.
and there is a person called Scott, and this is a person who's not, as I was reminded earlier from the USA, because they are Canadian, where people might say "a." I mean, is that really a thing that people do in Canada?
You know, it's funny because it's a stereotype, and people might go, "Oh no," but you know what? Yes, yes, it is. It is. It's one of those things I think that is so prevalent that we don't notice it until it's pointed out. At which point you go, "No, that's not right. We don't do that, eh?" And then, oh wait, I just did. And yeah, it is.
It's that kind of thing of, as people say, "Oh, I was speaking about this thing in front of my mobile phone and then all these adverts appeared." But maybe you only noticed the adverts when you were speaking about it. But anyway, today we might be playing the most like a pineapple. We have to improvise and say war, most of all, like the object which chat can decide. And then thank you, Flo, for coming along and join the ride. I hope you are all having a wonderful day today. Board games, we are going to play. Hey, and hello, Flo, hello, Amanda, hello, Scott, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is for everyone. So yes, can we go around, have some introductions? And hello, Dwalls, it is lovely to see you as always. And Panda, can we have a little bit of introductions? And this is Playful Shenanigans. I do this every Tuesday. No, wait, this isn't Playful Shenanigans. This is Tip Top Tabletop Tuesdays. I do apologize. This isn't my 4 p.m. show. This is my 8 p.m. show. Completely different. And this is something that's every Tuesday at 8 p.m. So now let's go to the introductions. Amanda, who are you? What are some of your favorite things, and what game do you like?
Hi, everyone. I panic. Hi, everyone. I'm Amanda Panda. I am a Twitch board game live streamer. I also do some crafting streams as well. As you can see, I love pandas. I also love board games, as you might can tell from my background. My favorite games, of course, are Takanoko because of the panda theme. I love worker placement, deck builders are my favorite mechanics. Yeah, and I just am so happy to be here and enjoy this lovely Tuesday with you all. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. And it is such a delight. And I should have asked beforehand, but Amanda, if you could, in the private chat, mute yourself and share all the links, then I'll put them into all the channels. But Scott, who are you? What are you all about? What are some of your favorite things?
Well, I'm Scott. I'm a teacher in Ontario, Canada, and I've recently started using as much as I can board games in my classroom for teaching. Something I've been wanting to do but haven't been able to do this past year, just because we couldn't have all the students close together as you need to be when playing a game, or even in the same room. So I'm very much looking forward to getting back into that next year. And also started designing games as well. So my first game, I just happen to have one right beside me, is our first game that I've designed with my friend Bill. We are BS Games, that's why it's a BS up here behind me. It's for Bill and Scott Games. And earlier today, I was working on a couple of other ones, prototypes that I'm putting together as well for trying out. And now they'll be able to get back in physical spaces with people and try them out again. So looking to make some more prototypes. So that's where I'm at.
Sorry, Panda.
You know what BS stands for, right?
Brainy smart.
You know the other way it stands for.
Bill and Scott. Are there others? I'm not sure
Yeah.
where you're going.
As long
Scott
as
says
you know,
being
it's all
deliberately
good. I'm so
obtuse.
excited.
It helps you remember it, though.
Yes, definitely.
Has anyone here heard of FC UK, French Connection UK?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
so-
you've seen their logos all over the shirts and things. It makes you look twice.
Mm-mm. And it's kind of, someone said, oh, this is the clothing for people who want to swear but don't have the audacity to actually swear. And it's, yeah, a really weird one because it's, yeah. And Panic says, where were you when I was in school?
right?
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people ask me that just when I describe the sorts of lessons and things we do in class. I do have a lot of friends saying, why was it not as interesting as you appear to be making in your class? And that is really my whole goal. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make the lessons and the learning fun and interesting and engaging in whatever way I can. I figure bringing all my game knowledge into it. And in fact, with this game, Math and Magician's Duel, I brought that in this year, developed what I call the physical distance rules so that kids could play without having to touch the same cards. And I ran a tournament in my class, and they had a great time with it. They're staying in at lunchtime instead of going outside to play because either it was their turn to play or it was a double elimination. So we had like a ladder, and they look on the chart and they go, oh, so-and-so's playing. And if they win, then I'm playing them next. So they would stay in and watch them just to see if they can. They're scouting them to see what their how they
People
play.
got really into it.
They did.
That's
they really
really
got
cool.
into it. And for a game where it runs on repeated mental arithmetic in order to cast a spell to, these were damage, but in order to affect your opponent so that you can win, having students deliberately choosing to stay inside to do math for their entire lunchtime and then be excited about it beats the worksheets and textbook work all the time.
Totally.
That is fantastic. You do sound like just a brilliant teacher, and I want to first say properly hello to Tantrolus, hello to Alex. It's lovely to see you, and of course, every Tuesday, so much love to Runa, and I want to say thank you, Runa, for the raid. I want you to know it's appreciated. Maybe it's morning or bedtime. Either way, it's a meeting of minds. I hope you're doing well. How was your stream? Please do tell. And maybe we are free people here on the screen, and you can join us with the game, I mean. And so, yes, Runa, I saw wee bits of it. You were making a mask. That just looked fantastic. I hope that shouts out to Runa. Alex, if you can do a shout out to Runa, that would be fantastic. Today, Runa is very allergic to feathers. That's not good, especially when you have a bird as a companion and when you're making a mask with feathers on it. I am so sorry to hear that, but lots of love, Runa. As you might know, the amazing Amanda Panda, American Pacific Coast. Let's go with the easy questions that I like to ask at the start of every stream. Where are you? What time is it? Panda.
I'm in California. It is 12:09 p.m.
There you go. Scott.
Mississauga, Ontario, just after 3 p.m.
That's in Canada. For people, yeah, I just kind of think of everyone in North America as belonging to the southern North American country.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Everyone in the UK is just English.
Yeah, that's
touche. You went there.
Well, having Scottish relatives.
I thought Mexico was Central America.
Mexico's North America.
North America, yeah.
Is it technically North America?
It is.
So where does North America start and Central America?
It goes Canada all the way to the tip of Mexico.
So the southern tip of Mexico, you mean?
Yeah. and then I think is it the Panama Canal is at the bottom there. I don't know. Americans are very bad with geography, but then it goes into Central America with like Peru and stuff like that. So
yeah, and when you say Americans are really bad with geography, what you mean is USA folk.
yes, yes.
Which is really weird. Like, what kind of country names itself after continents? We've already had this discussion. But if you don't know, I'm from London. It is 8 p.m. here. And Tantarola says the English are basically exiled Frenchmen with a German royal family. And,
wow.
and apparently Central America is part of North America.
They're a different continent.
Well, Central America isn't a continent unto itself, right? There's north and there's south, and you get the little wiggly bit in the middle. Well, I guess they're feeling a little bit left out. Like, are they north? Are they south? Is everyone trying to claim them, or everyone trying to not claim them?
And Runa's things, if it kind of raises the point. What Runa's talking about is have totally different subjects, but if you've got things in storage for a while, you can get dust mites and things, and that can really flare up all sorts of issues. And Panic King is going to claim everything going on in the entire American continent, not just north, but southern as well. I think that's what's going to happen. Runa is here to distract me. Well, good job, Runa. But of course, we have been playing games. We are here to play a game. In case you don't know, it is the most like a pineapple. Basic. You haven't played this, Scott, have you?
I have not. I missed the last time it was played. I was disappointed because based on the description, I was eager to, but then 3 Tuesdays in a row, staff meeting or something came up for school, and right at 3 o'clock, which is when you were on at my time. So I'm happy to do this today. Just the way
that sometimes things happen.
Yeah.
And Alex in the chat knows the game. I think that Runa knows the game. But for people who don't know, that's very kind. So basically what happens is we are going to say why we are the most blah. Blah can be anything. And if you're in chat, and if you don't want to be one of the people on the podium, then feel free to nominate a noun. You can say, who is the most like a robotic donkey? Or who is the most like a corrupt... let's not go into politics. I was going to say corrupt politician, but maybe let's not do that. I reserve the right to veto things if it seems like. But generally, when you're saying things like who is the most like a hairband or who is the most like a pineapple, that's the kind of absurdity that we want to get. And then you can say, well, maybe my shape, and you start striving for things. And Alex says, I am the most like a person who likes this game because it allows me to quip in a structured yet creative way. And so, shall we just go ahead and explain it? And start off with a mechanical donkey. I will talk for about 30 seconds or so about why I'm the most like a mechanical donkey. Then going round, everyone else will do the same. If you are in chat, you are allowed to write up your own arguments, and I will read it out loud, and people can vote for you. Even if you're in chat, people can vote for you. Now, at the end, once everyone's given their arguments, we'll have a little bit of a summary. Everyone will vote. You vote, and you try to vote for who you think everyone else will vote for. You cannot vote for yourself, no matter what. Like, if you were part of it, you can't vote for yourself. But if you vote for the majority, like whichever the majority was, you get a point. And also, if the majority votes for you, then you get a point. So that's the game. And each turn, some people are going to get points. We will play maybe 6 rounds, and we will finish up in about 45 minutes. Can I be bribed by Bez to lose at this game?
Yes, apparently.
So, I am the most like a mechanical donkey, because just like you might imagine, a mechanical donkey doesn't work so well. Sometimes I'm, not quite working so well. You might think, okay, mechanical people, you know, it has no limits on the energy, and, you know, it just keeps going. And you might think of that of me, but just like donkey, you know, a mechanical donkey sometimes goes wonky. Because if there's one thing that everyone knows about the donkeys, is that sometimes, you know, they're a bit wonky. And that is basically me to a T. And that is why I am the most like a mechanical donkey. You might think, okay, Bez just has this inexorable energy, but that is not the truth, because mechanics can go wrong. And donkeys can get wonky. Amanda, what is your argument?
That I'm most like a mechanical donkey.
Yes.
As we both get older, we get rusty in our joints and we start creaking and making really weird popping noises. So yeah, I have that in my knees and my back. I'm reliable as a mechanical donkey. They are reliable if they're given the if you treat them right. If you treat them right, they'll be reliable. They'll be loyal to you. They will work hard for you, just like I am. I'm often overlooked. I am very much like one of the crowd, like a mechanical donkey. I'm not a show horse. I'm not a racing, stallion. I am, reliable, hardworking mechanical donkey with a little bit squeaky parts.
It's a very good argument. And we've got some contributions from the chat. Alex says, I am the most like a mechanical donkey because I can't help but reliably show my whole ass. Runa says, I am the most like a mechanical donkey because I refuse to move when carrying things unless I absolutely have no other option, and I will need to be charged every once in a while. Yeah, I can get that kind of having to recharge. I like it. Tantarola says, I am the most like a robotic donkey as I, A, eat carrots every day, B, usually only move to get food, and C, I'm basically an electric current in a semi-automated biomechanical machine. Very philosophical. Scott, do you have any arguments for why you are in fact the most like a mechanical donkey?
I did, but everyone already made them. They were all such good arguments, particularly the ones about being creaky and making the funny noises as you get old. I definitely associate with that one. But something that wasn't mentioned was that to create a mechanical donkey in the first place, you have to have a fairly industrialized area. So which is why the earliest and the most premier mechanical donkeys that were actually built in the city of Birmingham in England, because it's an industrialized city. I too was born in Birmingham, so I and the mechanical donkeys actually originate from the same area. So I'm growing up in that environment, as I did for the first few years of my life. I'm being surrounded by the lore and the legend and the pride, the city pride in the mechanical donkey, that I did associate myself with them for quite some time, and had to outgrow that once I moved to Canada, because no one knew what the heck I was talking about.
Wow. You're a relic of your time. And hello, Slivers. It's lovely to see you. A rich mechanical donkey ancestry. Okay, so we've had some strong contributions. We are deciding who is the most like a mechanical donkey, and now is the time to take your pen and your bits of paper, or if you're on chats, then don't write on the bits of paper because we can't actually see you. Just type it in, but don't press enter yet. Decide who is the most like a mechanical donkey. Was it me because I'm like a wonky donkey? Is it Panda with the rusty joints, but that needs to be treated right? Is it Scott with the ancestry from Birmingham? Is it Alex who can't help but show their whole ass? Is it Runa who needs to be charged once in a while? Tantarolus who eats carrots and is basically an electric current in a semi-automated biomechanical machine? Whose argument do you think was the best? I am going to go with this person. Everyone ready? Don't show it yet, but is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay. In chat, everyone needs to press enter. So type your answer, type who you vote for, and 3, 2, 1, press enter. Everyone press enter now. I know that because of lag, and now we can press enter on video. Tantalus,
You read that?
Aqua, Tantalus, Tantalus, Scott, Amanda. Oh, hello, Caroline. It's lovely to see you. That's Caroline Bleasdale. And yes, I can see that. And hello, Dewalls for Scott. Oh, I think I need to do accounts. I don't know.
It was 3 for 10 and 3 for me. Thank you, Flovey. Hi, Flovey. Good to see you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you so much for all the votes.
that means that if that's 3 for Panda, Panda gets a point, as does
10 to that
Flo.
is.
Flo voted for you. Tan voted for you.
Oh, and there's 3 for Scott.
Caroline. And then 3 people voted for Tan, so Tan gets a point. Alex gets a point. I get a point, and Scott gets a point for voting.
For voting.
Wait, there's 3 for Scott.
I think maybe there's 2. I think there were just 2.
Runa and Dwalls. So yep.
Yeah, there's only 2.
Maybe Runa tried to vote for me twice, which I appreciate.
But Tan pulls ahead, getting 2 points in a single round, both voting for the joint winner. And so, Amanda, you are going to start off the second round. Are you ready to talk about why you are the most like a hairband?
Okay. Why am I most like a hairband? I'll have to say over half the population needs me. But I also have a lot of friends because you can, hairbands, there's always a bunch of them. You never just have one. I can't say that I get lost because I try my best to not get lost, unlike a hairband. But
Panic.
That's the same question I had. I was going to ask for clarification. Did we mean you physically held one up?
You held up a hairband. Yeah. So I'll just say that that people need me, and I have a lot of friends.
Okay. Scott.
Yeah. Well, hairband, although it's specifically designed to go in your hair to hold your hair, it has way more uses than that. It's very flexible. It's physically flexible and metaphorically flexible. I'm only metaphorically flexible, not physically flexible at all. But I am very metaphorically flexible. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, I'll do whatever you need. I'm helpful. I got all these, different skills and things I can do. I'm useful in a lot of different places. Also, I have many colors in my closet, and hairbands come in many colors. That was not such a strong argument. And also, I'll just hold your hair if you want. Anyways, you hold my hair? Sure, I'm there. Whatever. I got it.
So you will just follow someone all day just holding their hair?
If they ask. Sure, right now, if they need it. I need to hold my hair today. Okay, cool. I'm there. I'm on it. I'll do that for you.
We need to put this to the test. That's a convention. But I am clearly the most like a hairband, because just like a hairband is basically about gathering, strands of hair and getting them all together. I am doing that with people. I'm gathering people, I'm bringing them together. Absolutely. And
absolutely.
I think that also, you say that hairbands come in many colors, but I have only one hairband in my hand right now, and 100% of the hairbands in my hand are red, and I wear red. So you see, I am clearly the most like a hairband. And also, just like a hairband, I am actually quite physically flexible and also quite soft, I believe. Runa says that Runa keeps having to keep her boyfriend's hair out of her face when it's windy, and seeing as that's normally Hairband's job, Runa feels like the title should be for Runa. Alex is the most like a hairband because Alex's hair stays in place wherever it is left, even at wild, unusual angles. Tantarulus is the most like a hairband because there is always hair stuck to Tantarus, or Tan can get lost or break most of the time that Tan is needed. Oh, that's kind of sad, but poetic. I like that. And I mean, I didn't need more help, but if anyone, apparently, Dwalls knows who they're voting for, I have lots of hair and a musical. So I'm a one-person hair band. Back to the old pun. So, do you think it is Amanda who people need Amanda? Amanda has lots of friends. Is it Scott, who is metaphorically flexible and will apparently follow you all day holding your hair if that's what you need? Is it me because I wear red and I gather people together and just like stuff? Is it Tan who has hair stuck to themselves and sometimes breaks? Is it Alex who their hair remains in place? Or is it Runa who has to do the job of a hairband for their boyfriend? Who do you think is the most like a hairband? I am going to vote for this person.
Oh, Tan, wait on the vote.
Yeah, wait. So, everyone, get ready. Type in who you want to see. Amanda, Scott, you've written it down, right? Okay, everyone in chat, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vote. Press enter. Press enter. And we will reveal now. Voting Gruna. Oh, wow, Bez. I've gotten so many votes. Tan voted for Bez. Panic voted for Scott. Flo voted, and Runa voted for me. Thank you very much. Caroline,
Oh no, it's definitely you, Bez. You definitely won that.
And hello, Duchess. It is lovely to see you. I am. So I definitely scored a point. Plus Scott and Panda and Duchess, you are now on the scoreboard.
Runa,
congratulations.
Floby, Runa, Aqua, Tan,
just gathering everyone together was just really nice. I thought that was. Yeah.
And so, Scott, or does anyone want to give a vote for who Scott should say they are the most like? If anyone has any idea, then go for it. Otherwise, we will pick something to torment Scott and us with in a few seconds.
A dictionary nearby, just open to a random page and put your finger in the dictionary. Is that how you do it?
What about glasses?
Let's go with that. Scott.
Sure.
Oh, wait. No, we've got a crowd vote. Let's go with this. Okay. Scott, why are you the most like Muesli?
Oh, okay.
Who is Muesli?
Muesli. You don't know what muesli is?
I think of it as kind of like a mixture of trail mix and granola cereal.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, yeah, I never heard of muesli.
Okay, I'm going to have to look this up on Wikipedia to show you a picture that I can find, that I can legally show. Wikipedia has an entry for muesli, sometimes called overnight oats.
Sorry, for the last round, Caroline also voted for you, Bez. So Caroline also gets a point.
Indeed. Yep, I recorded that.
Cool.
It's all good. But muesli is basically oats, and then there's sometimes nuts. There can be all sorts of things. This has added fruit, which is not part of the muesli itself, but the dried fruit is. And there's just muesli on its own. It's just dried oats with some raisins.
So is it like, it's not oatmeal because it's not cooked, but it's like trail mix, only not like roasted? Is the oats roasted? It sounds like an oat cereal.
Yeah, like It's not quite like uncooked porridge. It's trail mix cereal, says Dwalls, and
Okay.
yeah, it can vary quite a lot. You're going to have some oats, you might have some nuts, you might not, you might have some raisins or dried fruits, you might not. You might have some seeds, you might not. Muesli can vary so much, and it's almost like as expansive as saying cereal to an extent.
Mhm.
But it's healthy stuff. It's like granola, kind of, but granola is stuff fused, I believe, with sugar and honey, whereas muesli it doesn't necessarily have that. Do you have Alpen in USA?
What's Alpen? No.
No, okay. There are as many types of muesli as there are different teas, suggests Tan.
Mhm.
But regardless, Scott, we've given you too much thinking time.
Oh, I was supposed to be thinking during that time?
Eh,
That would have been helpful. All right. All right, yeah. So based on that description, I think if you knew me, you'd be like, of course, muesli. All right. There's so much variety and these weird things in there, and they're all different. And there's so many different aspects of personality and things I like that make up me, that it's such a mash that people who meet me in different aspects can barely believe that I'm the same person when talking to somebody else, just because there's so much in there. Sometimes you see the oats, sometimes you see the fruit, sometimes you see the nuts, metaphorically, not physically, literally. So there's that great mixture of who I am from everything that I've gained, and I'm kind of healthy, not necessarily myself personally, but for other people, I'm healthy to be around.
Aww.
Because I'll keep you out of trouble and constantly spout educational things to help you your brain. But that mix, and of course sometimes people will look at it and go, that, particularly people from areas who've not seen that muesli before, go, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I get that sometimes as well.
Time up. But that is very, very nice. Dwalls says they are the most like muesli because you think that Dwalls would be a fun cereal, but really Dwalls is quite bland. It's quite a judgment call on muesli. I mean, for my dinner I actually had muesli, and I am the most like muesli because people might overlook me. You might be like, yeah, what's going on? And sometimes you have bad days, sometimes you have good days. There is that variation. Just like you have variation in muesli, it's also qualitatively different, not just in style, but also in goodness. I'm going to admit it. You won't find me at my best every day. But if you make an effort to search out and, get the nicer stuff, then think to yourself what you like, then yeah, we can have a great time because I am like muesli, because I can have it all. The nuts, the fruits, just everything. I can have it all. Amanda. Oh, you are muted.
Muesli and
Tan
muted start with the same letters.
Is that why you are the most like muesli? I like it.
No. I'm most like muesli in that I'm a bit of a chameleon. So like if I'm around certain people, I'm very, very sweet and quiet and unassuming. I can be around other people and be very, very nutty and crazy and maybe add in a whole bunch of stuff like nuts and chocolates and whatever. And then at home alone, I'm very basic. I'm a very basic person. I have basic needs. So yeah, I change depending on the people around me or whoever is ingesting my my aura, I guess. So that's why. Yeah, see, Walt, I'm not a panda shark. So only sometimes I'll be a panda shark and just swim through the milk. We'll see.
So we've really been focusing on the variety, but in the chat, Tan says, I am the most like muesli as I am totally unpalatable if I'm not hydrated properly. Runa says, I am very crunchy and I will need some kind of milk product to be manageable.
Like ice cream, right? It has to be ice cream. Jeez.
Alex is the most like Muesli because often entirely unknown and incomprehensible, and Alex might need to explain himself, and is delicious covered in milk. I'm a bit worried about how people know what they taste like.
You had me up until the last sentence there. Now I'm rethinking it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is good. I can put my vote here. I can. Oh.
And but so, who is the most like Muesli? Is it Scott, who is apparently healthy, but only for others? Is it myself, who is sometimes not always at her best? Is it Amanda, who's also a very varied person? Is it Dwalls, who is actually quite bland? Tan, who is unpalatable if not hydrated? Runa, who needs milked products to be manageable? Alex, who, yes, that's the thing. That is an perfect illustration of how Alex is entirely unknown and incomprehensible. And yeah. So, and it's completely fine. So everyone write down, but don't press enter right yet, who you're voting for. Have you two already decided, Scott and Amanda? Okay. I am going with this person. Okay, so in chat, if you've already got the name written down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press enter. And now on video, we'll need a couple of seconds for lag, and now we will show ours. Runa.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, also Runa.
Runa. Dwalls. We've got 3 for Dwalls. Oh wow. Tan, and Dwalls is seeming to
4 for
get...
Dwalls.
Wow. So was that you, Scott, voted for Dwalls as well?
Yes.
Congratulations to Dwalls. You get your point, and as does Scott, Runa. I should probably have a better system of having all these things, and Panic and Alex. At some point, I just need to say, okay, everyone, just remember your own points. Maybe we're already at that point.
Well, okay, so I have, Beth, you have 2 points. Scott has 3. I have 2. Panic has 1. Floby has 2. Caroline has 2. Aqua has 3. Runa has 2. Tan has 4. D-Waltz has 2. And Duchess has 1. Is that the same?
I had Alex having 3, but
I had 3 for
I am
Alex
happy
too.
for you to... Oh. And Tan got points. Yep. You are an amazingly excellent scorekeeper. I commend you, Amanda Panda. And so, the next question, which I am going to start, is who is, if anyone has anything, suggestions, but I am going to say, who is the most like a sudden onslaught of mist? This was inspired by this game that I've got immediately to my right. Misty by Helvetic. That's the way it normally works. Just look around and in the first thing that you see. Scorekeeper is no longer an option for the question. Okay, who is the most like a sudden onslaught of mist? And hello, Time Roller, it is lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. I am the most like a sudden onslaught of mist because, just like mist, I can spread around because, you know, mist seeps into places, and I can slide very easily. My body can literally expand. If I eat enough, I can continue expanding and expanding and expanding. And just like mist, I can be very hard to see through. You look at me, and sometimes you're just like, oh, there was something behind her. I'm sure I could see something. But now Bez is in the way. I can't see the television anymore. I just can't see it. I mean, of course, people don't normally watch television outside in the mist, but it's just as if there was a sudden onslaught of mist in your living room. It's exactly like that. And so that is why I am clearly the most like a sudden onslaught of mist. And I just want to say thank you, Fairy Cards. It is lovely to have you with us. Panda.
Man, this okay. So I'm like a sudden onslaught of mist in that I live near a coast, which most mists are near a body of water. I can come in very suddenly into your life and stay, and even past the time that you want me to stay, and then I'll go away. Let you live your life, and then come back, just suddenly, without any warning. And you'll have to deal with me. But it's wonderful and beautiful, but it can be kind of annoying at the same time.
Oh, that is lovely. Scott.
What about you, Scott?
All right. You know what? You suddenly get a mist. It's a surprise, right? Because it's a sudden onslaught of mist. So it's a surprise. You're like, oh, that's kind of neat, right? And when I show up and you meet me, you're like, oh, this guy seems kind of neat, right? But then once you're in the mist, you've been in there for a few minutes. You're like, where am I? What's going on? I don't know what's even going on anymore. I'm confused. I used to understand the world around me, and that's the reaction I've had from many people whom I've met and then just spent some time talking to. Is they're suddenly they're in a mist because they have no idea what's going on, because my unfortunate propensity to jump topics or talk about topics that they don't know about or potentially even care about confuses them. And they're like, we started talking about this. I've been talking to you for a while, and now I have no idea what's going on, and you're confusing me. And I do that sometimes, like a mist would if one suddenly rolled in. At first, oh, this is really neat. And then when the sun comes out, it goes away. Because I don't like being in the sun much.
Oh my gosh, that was just the perfect ending. We have one entry from chat who is the most like a sudden onslaught of mist, because Alex is very difficult to see through when Alex appears. I'm sure I said that. Runa is mysterious and mostly able to fog up any brain when Runa wishes to do so. That sounds like a bit of a threat. Tantalurus. As sudden mist can help animals and plants in arid areas, Tan can help humans in areas with dry board games. So you're kind of, helping to get rid of that dryness. I see what you're doing there. And Fairy Cards, thank you for your contribution. Is like a sudden body of mist, because as a teacher, they will roll into the classroom and create a sudden hush when students are way too loud. My gosh. And
that's a good one.
Just to clarify, Runa says it's not a threat, more a reason why I haven't noticed it yet. Runa doesn't often want to. So, who is the most like a sudden onslaught of mist? Is it me? Because you can't watch television through me. Is it Scott, who confuses and befuddles and mystifies? Is it Panda, who's near water, keeps coming along into your life but then leaving uninvited, but is beautiful and mysterious? Is it Alex, who's also difficult to see through? Runa, who fogs up any brain? Tan, who wets up those board games, let's say.
Dampens people.
Fairy cards who creates a sudden hush in the classroom? Type in your answer, but don't press enter yet. I think I have my choice.
I know Tan is playing to the audience. So I'm like, well, the audience play into Tan. But I really like fairy cards. I don't know.
Here's my
I think I need to change mine.
okay, this is my vote.
Got one right here.
Okay.
I wonder why the English Among Us did not mention that there were basically beings made from fog. Not sure what you mean there, Tan.
I think there's one too many E's. He's not talking about bees, he's talking about beings.
Yeah,
like,
I don't get
the
it.
mythical beings made from fog. Is there things in the UK? Is there a myth about that?
Or like I don't know, not that I know. Like I know the kelpies, like the water horses, but
Oh, Aqua has a good one. Aqua says we're 85% water.
But that's an argument for all the humans. Anyway, so if people have someone that they want to vote for, then type it in, and I'm going to give a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press enter. And now the people on video will show our chat because we've got a little bit of a delay. And we've got votes for Scott, fairy cards,
I was gonna vote Scott.
Scott.
Oh, thank you, appreciate that.
Runa, Scott, Bez, Amanda.
Teacher solidarity.
1, 2, 3 for Scott.
3 Scott, 2 for Fairy, 2 for Amanda. So, Duchess.
3
for Amanda, 3 for Scott.
In that case, I think that is the end of it. So we've got everyone who voted for Amanda. So that's Duchess, Flo, and myself. Yep, thank you very much for reminding me. And Amanda gets a point. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then for Scott gets a point, as does Alex, Runa, and Dwalls.
Yeah.
So congratulations, everyone. And this is going to be the penultimate round. And unless anyone has any suggestions, feel free to get in your suggestions for the final round.
Well, I can't say panda because I would automatically win.
Oh yeah, Alex says glasses.
Oh yeah. Did we not do that? I suggested glasses, but we didn't do that one, right?
I think we suggested glasses, but we'd already started doing something else, basically. Let's go with glasses. Amanda, why are you the most like a pair of spectacles?
Oh my gosh, this is hard. Wow. Oh my goodness. I can help you see things clearer. Because I'm a good listener. So you can chat your problems to me. I can help you work them out, help to see things clearer, not, just in the fog or the blurriness of your own point of view and your emotions. I can help be a little bit more rational, show you other people's point of view so that you can see the problem clearer and find a better solution. I also wear glasses, so.
Okay. Scott?
That was very nice, actually. That was really nicely metaphorical. Glasses. I've got 2 arms.
That's true.
And
a nose.
Yeah, nose bit. And you know how, like, with the arms attached, those little hinges there, that's like the place they most commonly come apart, right? I also sometimes become unhinged, so I don't know. I don't have a lot for this one because Amanda's answer was so good. Oh, I've got 2 arms and I become unhinged sometimes. No points for me.
I like that. So, well, for some reason I thought I was wearing glasses, but now I don't know. I think I left my glasses in the kitchen last night when I got back really late and it was raining. Anyway, that glasses are problematic when it's raining hard. You know, if you're outside and it's raining, sure, you might not be able to see well without your glasses, but depending on how short-sighted or whatever you are, you might be better off just putting them into your pocket, because so you don't have all these raindrops on your glasses whilst you're cycling through the rain. Now, just like glasses, I would prefer not to be out in the rain generally. And I also want to add that, you know, glasses, sometimes you can pop something out and it feels like, oh, that's really wrong. But if you're careful, you can pop your lens back in. And just like that, you know, sometimes I can get out of practice, but you can pop back in and it's, oh, just back in, boom. But it's always time takes its toll, exactly like glasses. That's why I am clearly the most like glasses. Alex is the most like a pair of glasses because he is easy on the eyes. Fairy Cards is most like a pair of glasses because frequently wants to deny their age the way people often deny they now need glasses. Runa is the most like a pair of fashionable glasses. And oh my gosh,
Raid.
I will finish reading these bots. Hello, Scrappy Kid. Thank you so much for reading. I hope you've been having a wonderful time. Thank you for joining us. It is lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. Lots of love to my friend Scrappy. Alex, could you give Scrappy a shout out? We have met up in that direction in Waterloo. We've played Root together. Scrappy does digital games, Magic, and Roots, and all sorts of games and online stuff, and just a lovely thing. And we won games of Beyond the Sun and Can't Stop. Congratulations. So thank you, Scrappy Kid, for the raid. I want you to know it's appreciated. Maybe it's morning or bedtime. Either way, it's a meeting of minds. Hello, and I want to say how do you do, and I want to say thank you once more. Thank you, Scrappy Kid. So yeah, Scrappy Kid is super awesome. Do you know Scrappy Kid, Scott?
I do not.
Now you do. A smidgen. A smidgen. Now you know of Scrappy Kid at least. Anyway, Runa, so for those who have just joined us, we are playing the most like a pineapple, and we are arguing that we are the most like a pair of glasses. After hearing all the arguments, you will vote for this, and this is, I am afraid, the penultimate round, but you will get to hear a full round after this.
You could say we're making a spectacle of ourselves.
I like that. I am most like a pair of fashionable glasses. You know, like those hipsters wear despite not needing them, because people see right through me. I like it. I like it.
There's also another argument. Like, I don't think everyone said this yet. Oh, wait. Oh,
I am the most like glasses, as I am bent and broken, past repair. Like so many glasses end up in the end. Oh my gosh, that's so sad.
That is sad.
Oh.
There's another argument that no one said. I'm most like a pair of glasses because I'm small and easily lost, even though I'm standing right in front of your face.
Glasses are the worst things to lose, because if you take them off, then you can't see them to find them
but
again.
If they're on your head, you forget they're there, and then they're like literally on your head, but you've lost them.
And Scrappy with a quick entry. I am most like a pair of spectacles, as people often look over me, like peering over.
Oh, like this. Got it. Yes. Very nice.
Okay. So, who is the most like a pair of glasses? Wait, did I actually say anything? I did. I didn't write proper notes this time, but is it Amanda, who helps people see other viewpoints? Is it Scott, who has 2 arms? Is it me, who prefers not to be in the rain?
Yeah.
Is it Alex, who's easy on the eyes? Fairy cards, who denies their age? Runa, who people often see through? Tan, who is just broken and past repair, which is, oh my gosh. Or is it Scrappy Kid, who is often looked over? I think
so everyone, Scrappy Kid, don't just type it, but don't enter it until Buzz tells you to.
There is going to be a countdown, and then everyone will press enter at approximately the same time. And
hi, Dutch.
Oh my gosh, hello, Dutch Yoda. You are just in time for the final round, which will start in about 10 seconds. I am going to go with this one.
This one's giving me trouble.
Feel like... Okay. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay. I do apologize, pardon me. Everyone in chat, write down the name of the person that you want to vote for and press enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press enter. And now we will start showing our things on video. Amanda, Runa, Scott, and we've got Scott, who has 2 arms. Alex, Scott, Alex, Scott, Alex, Amanda, Runa. It feels
Four
like
for Scott.
1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. I think Scott is the clear leader. You're right.
Yes, with the 2 arms.
Congratulations.
Good job.
It's just like such a simple pun.
All right, cool. Thank you, everybody.
And so Scrappy is on the leaderboard, and so the votes for Scott were from Scrappy, from Amanda, from Alex, and from Dwalls. And yeah, now enjoy your dinner, Scrappy, and lots of love. But now we enter the final. Oh, and Tan, you're not. I don't know about anyone else, but you're definitely not dragging me down. I like honestly, it's a pleasure to have you in the chat, and even though like some of it's like, yeah, mood, I kind of resonate with that, but like you're not dragging me down. I don't know how everyone else feels. I am honestly, I feel like you're being a positive. I prefer having you to not having you, and I know that sounds very old way to put it, but that's as simple as I can put it. Does that make sense?
Yep, agreed. Rather have you here, Tan.
And yeah, lots of love. I appreciate all the love. So, yep, for sure. If we can't joke about things going wrong, then, you know, what can we do? So we start off our final round, and maybe I'm going to look at this French comic and see if I understand this word.
Well, you pick a rude one accidentally.
It's not a rude comic. It's
okay.
I think I bought it in an airport.
Oh, Food Wars in French.
It's Food Wars, yeah, exactly.
How about tissue box?
Les guerres de nourriture.
Let's go with that. Tissue box. Okay, Scott, why are you the most like a tissue box? Is tissue box the same as a box of tissues?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh no, I'm talking about a box of tissues.
That's what assuming it's like a box.
People have tissue boxes with no tissues?
Like when you say tissue box, you mean like a cardboard thing, and then you have like, yeah, I've seen them, but like a little bit smaller.
All right, they're all on the same
have
page.
Such big ones.
All right.
I'm in America. Everything's bigger.
Okay, fine.
It's funny, not to take up too much more time, but I had like exchange students over living with us from France a couple of years ago for the summer, and we showed them around Canada, teach them English, things like that. And then we'd stop in like the 7-Eleven and get like the big gulp, and they were amazed because the sizes of drinks that we have here, even in Canada, are illegal in France. They're literally illegal to serve a single serving soft drink the size of the ones that we would get. So she's like taking pictures and sending them to all her friends and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I didn't realize that. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I'm a tissue box, by the way.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you a tissue box?
Because I am full of tissues. In that all the cells combine together to create tissues, and those tissues create organs, which create organ systems. So I am in that way, made up of those. But also, I'm pretty useful if you suddenly need me there for whatever reason. Except for some reason, I'm never quite there where you thought you left me when you need me, like a box of tissues. Right? So you're like, oh, I need you now. And I've like wandered off somewhere, but you were sure that I was just there a second ago when you didn't need me. But now that you do, like, where did I go? I've just wandered off somewhere. I got left somewhere. I might even be under the sofa. I don't know why. I don't even know how I got there, because I'm sure no one else has been in here since, but someone just put me somewhere else when you really needed that tissue. And I'm gone. There you go. You will find me later, but in like an unlikely spot.
Well, I mean, what you say is fine, but you are wrong, because I am clearly the most like tissues. I am clearly the most like a box of tissues. Because if you were to try and find something to wipe your nose with, you could do it with me. But, I'd get dirty. Exactly like a box of tissues. Because, I mean, and... just like a box of tissues, you might be like, oh, that's a bit disgusting. Just like a box of tissues at that point. Because once I don't know why you're wiping my body on your nose, but, you could if you wanted to. Just like a box of tissues. And also, if you put me in the air on a table, I would survive. And I wouldn't just dissolve, exactly like a box of tissues. If you put it in the air on the table, nothing bad will happen to it. So yeah, I am exactly like a box of tissues.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I, on the other hand, am the fun size version of a box of tissues because I'm small. You can't tell. I am a very petite person. But just like a box of tissues that come in different sizes, I am the fun size where you can take me anywhere, and I'm always there. I'm also a very comforting shoulder to cry on. So if you need comfort, just like you're sad, or even when you're happy, you're laughing, you're tearing up and stuff, I'm there right with you, crying along with you, helping you wipe your tears, whether they be happy or sad. And I'm very, very portable. So yeah.
And Alex says, yeah, those are actually all Oink games behind you.
That makes me giant if they're all Oink. Oh no, you're right. Oink games are small. That would make me tiny. Yep. True.
Runa is the most like a used tissue box, because after tonight, she's all out of tissues. Also, my bird wants to bite me just like she does empty tissue boxes. Seriously, she mangles them. Wow. Alex bought a box of man-sized tissues, and he should have seen the palette it came on. Fairy cards is most like a tissue box because they spend a lot of time cleaning up messes. Alex is most like a box of tissues because they often are nearby when you're crying. Or you're the one who instigated the crying.
Yeah. Is that support or pause?
Yeah.
I like the ambiguity in that. Clever.
Oh, Scrappy Kid says people often take from him and then just throw it all away.
Oh.
Sad. And Alex says you decide.
Yep.
Tan says, like the inside of a tissue box fits more tissues than one would imagine, Tan has more stupid and non-useful knowledge than one might expect.
Oh, I see. Like, you just keep pulling them out, and there's always another one right after.
That's a good one.
Like, oh, okay, it must be the end of this uselessness. Nope, there's more. Oh yeah, I pictured that one very well.
And Alex, who said you can decide whether it's a threat or not. Well, you decide, or else.
Okay.
So
this
is
has
it
to be very quick.
Scott, who's made of tissues, me, who won't dissolve in the air, Panda, who can be there always like a fun-size box of tissues, Runa, who will be all out of stuff, Fairy Cards, who cleans up messes, Alex, who is the cause or aids, it's unclear, of crying, Scrappy Kids, who people take and then throw it all away, or Tan, who's got an endless supply of knowledge. I am going to go with this person. If you are in chat, please type in, but don't press enter. Type in who you are voting for. Have you decided, Scott and Amanda?
Yes, I've already got everyone's name written down on the same cards. I just have to cover up the ones I'm not voting for.
So, if you're in chat, then please type it in and press enter in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press enter, press enter, press enter. Type vote now, and we're going to show. I've got Scott.
Oh,
Tan.
yep, me and Scott did Tan.
Tan. Ooh. Fairy.
Tan.
Runa. Tan. Alex. Bez.
Oh, there's a bunch
Tan.
of things there.
Tan. Oh. Tan.
Yeah, Tan.
I think basically everyone gets a point except for
Faster to add it that way.
me and Scrappy and Flo. Yeah, so everyone, me, Scrappy, Fairy, and Flo. But congratulations. I believe that means that we have a joint first place and third place. Amanda, do you want to reveal? I think.
Do I want to what?
Do you want to reveal the winner? Because
I have. Is it not Aqua's the winner?
I have Alex and Scott both with 6 points.
Oh yes, you're right. Aqua and Scott are the winners. Congratulations!
Congratulations! And who came second?
Yeah.
And then after that, it's Tan with 5, right?
Yep. It's me with 5, and then Runa with 5, and Tan with 5.
Oh yeah, Runa also got it. So I am going to give extra points to some people in chat. Runa Eli Noor, 500. And so before we skedaddle, because I know that you have a place to be and we have to all do stuff, Amanda, what is something that you're looking forward to doing? What is something that you are hopeful about? What is some piece of positivity you can give us as we depart?
I am looking forward to the next convention when, as more people are vaccinated, it's safer to get together. We can still, vaccinated people still wear their masks, but, now we can get together at conventions and play games together. And I'm definitely looking forward to that, to meeting all the people I've met online at a convention. I think it'll be absolutely amazing.
For sure. And Scott, what are you looking forward to?
I would like to say exactly what she said, plus, because that was good. I am right there with you. But also just my local game and shops and game cafes, the ones nearby. I've visited quite a few, so I'm very much looking forward to going in, even not necessarily a big convention, but just my little local game shops and hanging out and playing games and meeting people face to face there. Absolutely.
Yep.
100%. It's a sad thing to say that you're not enjoying the process, but I am looking forward to getting back in. I am actually looking forward to doing more Wee Whimsical Creatures, which is currently winning the vote on my Twitter of what I should call the game. And I'm looking forward to having Categorical done, so I don't feel guilty about it. I'm looking forward to having a break this weekend. I'm looking forward to UK Games Expo. And so I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's been here, and let me sort out my banners. I want to say thank you, Amanda. It's been such a delight. Alex, if you could we shout out to Amanda Panda one last time. Scott, thank you. And if people want to find you, where should they find you?
In Canada. bsgames.ca tells you what we're working on right now, and you can contact me if you really want to through there. But we're also on Instagram as bsgamesca, Twitter is bsgamesca, Facebook as well. You can look us up if you want to see what we're working on as far as the games that we're creating, or you just want to chat.
bsgames.ca.
Yep.
And if people want to find me, then please check out my links. Please do remember there's the LDEC contest, and please enter that. 1st of August, it will be too late because 31st of July is the deadline. So, yep. Lots of love. I will be streaming again. I'm currently streaming once a week, but share, spread the word. We are going over to Loserpalooza. And at this point, again, thank you everyone who's been in chat. It has been so much so lovely to have you all. And I come here thinking, oh, maybe we don't have enough people to make this work well, and then it was such a delight to have you join us. Scott, Panda, thank you for being here. Thank you, Flo and Tan and Caroline and Alex and Duchess and Walls. Just now I'm feeling bad about the people that I didn't mention. Runa and Panic and Scrap Hands, I do apologize. But Alex says, by the way, your About Us page is broken.
We just changed the website, and Bill, my partner, he's working on it. He's constantly making changes, so he might have it down while he's making changes to it right now. So, but I'll have a look into that. Thank you for pointing that out to me.
So we are going to raid Loserpalooza as we tend to do. If you are following the raid, then please feel free to copy paste that message. And for now, there is only one thing left to do, which is, of course, to say bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go through. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. And bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Thank you very much for being here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Alex. Bye-bye, Fairy. Bye-bye, Flo. Bye-bye, Panic. Bye-bye, Scott. Bye-bye, Panda. Bye-bye. You're allowed to say bye-bye if you want.
Bye, everybody. That was fun.
Bye, Panda. Bye-bye, Panda. Are you okay, Panda?
Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.